on YouTube and hang out with my audience on TikTok and hang out with my audience on YouTube. I love that. Hello, happy Friday. It is going to be a great day. Yes. So YouTube, welcome. When you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And of course, as always, YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments and where you're watching from. I think that is so cool. So if you guys got to bounce off of here early, you can always go on YouTube later and watch the replay. Okay, so let's get to work, right? Oh, I like that. Mom of 3. Thanks for following me, Mom of 3. Hello, Ellen. How are you? So I want to yesterday we were talking about the Legacy Builder program. I was having so many great conversations with you guys. Thank you for that. I want to go back to that. I want to kind of keep on going where we left off, but I really want to walk you through what you should expect your first 7 days, okay, when you launch a business. You guys, here's the deal. If you've never had an online business, hello, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? If you've never had an online business, it's not going to happen because you purchase something. It's going to happen because you take action on something. And it's also going to happen because you got to learn new skills. You have to learn new techniques. And I will tell you what, I know it's easy to go post something on social media. Like that's easy. But what's not easy is understanding to craft your message and the techniques. So let me ask you a question. If you really want to make an income from home, doesn't it make sense to learn the skills so you can actually make money? Yes or yes? Right? So doesn't that just make sense? And so that's kind of really what I want to talk to you guys about today. I really want to cover that with you. And what I want to tell you, because I love this, we had a gal on our live training yesterday inside our community. Her name is Laura St. John. If you guys have never heard of Laura St. John before, you got to check her out. She's absolutely amazing. And she talked about how do not allow your brain to self-sabotage you. So why am I sharing that with you? Because you guys, when you're ready to truly take control of your life, when you are ready to truly take control of your finances, it's going to be easy for your brain to kind of remind you of your old patterns, remind you of your old limiting beliefs, and kind of want to keep you stuck there. And so that is one of the goals with the Legacy Builder program. How can we equip you for success? How can we help you realize that you can do hard things, right? And it's worth it. And now here's the thing. We have to understand something. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. And one thing else you got to understand, good morning. You got to understand, you guys, is everybody's heart is different. You understand that, right? Like something that is super hard for me might be super easy for you. Like, let me give you an example. When I launched the Legacy Builder program, I do not like tech. I don't like that, all that details and stuff. So I hired somebody that does. And unfortunately, her name is Michelle. So it gets brand new people all messed up because they'll message me all the time and thinking I'm Michelle S. I'm Michelle with 1 L. She's Michelle with 2 L's. But my point is, just because that's my weakness, but that's her strength, doesn't make me bad. So I'm telling you guys that y'all have your strengths and we all have our weaknesses. That's why community matters, because together we're unstoppable. And that's what I love, right? You got to surround yourself with people that are better at you than things. Because how do you expect to get better? That is what I absolutely love, right? So I just have surrounded myself around people that are so much better at things than me, because then I can learn and grow constantly from them. And so that is why with the Legacy Builder program, that's why I wouldn't do a course, because I wanted a interactive program in an interactive community. So you can start figuring out like what are some of the areas of your life that you need to really grow on and really work on. Right. And so you can surround yourself by people that are really, really good at that. You know what that means, right? You can just shave off that learning curve so much quicker. Yes, together we are unstoppable and stronger. Yes, yes, we are. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? watching from South Africa. I love it. I love it. This is actually one of my favorite parts, right? Because we can literally just hang out together from literally all over the world. And so if you guys were on last night's webinar, or you couldn't get on, because a lot of people couldn't get on, I'll get you the replay. It was so good. And actually, I'll tell you guys what, it was probably one of the best audiences we had on there, the best quality questions. So when you go watch the replay, you got to make sure you listen to the questions. And here's why questions are so important. You're going to hear people ask questions that you never even thought about asking, and it's going to help you have some aha moments. So if you want to get access to the replay, go right here, dailypaybusiness.com. I'm going to be sending it out as soon as I get off of here. Okay. So if you're in my email list, you're going to get access to that. Okay. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Yes. You had 4 people watching. That is awesome. I got a bunch of emails that said, Michelle, I couldn't get in. And I'm like, dang it. And so anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's keep on going here because I want to talk to you about what you should expect, okay, when you launch your business. So first of all, let me ask you guys a question. Yeah, if you need help with Stripe, I'm not tech. And so you need to go inside the community. First thing you need to do is go inside the community, go to the classroom, okay? And inside the community, go to the classroom and go to the tech resources module. Every single one of your answers are in there of exactly where to go. Troubleshooting and everything that you need is inside of there. And that's what I love, right? That's why I have created a community, and that is why we have literally support inside of there so people can get their questions answered. And yeah, so you are welcome. So we can get you up and going. And that's exactly what I would do. But I don't know if you're following the program because we show you inside the program how to connect Stripe. Right? And we actually do it from inside the program, and it's so easy. It's so much easier that way because I had to do that when I launched this, and it was so much easier. Well, thank you, Colleen. It was a really good webinar last night. I'm bummed that I couldn't get on YouTube. Watching from Arizona. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, Jamaica, you're on my bucket list, by the way. I'm going to go to Jamaica. I'm really camera shy to do this. Okay, then don't get on camera. How's that? You don't have to get on camera, right? And so what I recommend that you do is actually start with our build a face list. This is inside of it. Let me show it to you. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Hold on. It left. Oh my gosh. See, it took me here. And what does this mean? I'm like, well, where's mine at? There's the 30-day. I do have this also inside of here. I gave you guys a 30-day growth strategy plan. Aw, you're so sweet, my friend. But I'm trying to find, oh my gosh. See, you guys, you don't need to have tech skills to do this. Anyway, hold on. Maybe it's in my email. I give you a how to build an invisible empire training. And I walk you through how to literally start without you being on video. I wish that was around when I started. I had never heard anything like that when I started. I will share with you my daughter who's 18. As soon as we get done with traveling this summer, she's actually going to launch her business as well. And she's going to start with that Build a Faceless Empire training. And so that's what I recommend. Here's what I love. There's so many people inside my community that start with that training. Okay. But what they do is after a few days or a few weeks, they get the confidence to start doing videos. So you'll never know how you feel right now might be completely different in 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm excited for my daughter. She's only 18, right? So I know she's not ready to talk on video yet. So you know what I mean? And so I'm excited for that. So yes, it does work. I wouldn't direct my daughter there if I didn't think it would work, right? Why would I want to set my daughter for failure? I got a digital course to finish. Family gonna love and leave you. I got a digital course to finish. Fam gonna love and leave you. What does that mean? No, this isn't free. Hey, Dindy, how are you, my friend? Hello. Hey, Terrence, how are you? I just joined the program. Should I go through the legacy process first and then yes, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely would go through the legacy first. Yeah. So go back to your program and just start with getting started here. Yeah. Mhm. Does the course include drop shipping and how to sell your products on Sandstorm? We do not do drop shipping. Nope. I show you how to make 100% profit. I show you how to make 100% profit either by promoting products through master resale rights or 100% profit through promoting your products, your own products or services, right? And so, yeah, because I've been on the other side where you just make a small percent, and it's hard to make good money that way. And I want to help people make good money because I want to help you have more time with your family so you can make some great memories. Yeah. Because so can 15-year-olds do this? Hey, happy Freedom Friday, my friend. That's something you'll have to look in your own area because I don't know. It's different for every state and everything because it's based on like when they can get a 1099 here in the US. Um, How's everybody doing today? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know. I mean, because it was interesting because there's somebody here in the United States that said that in their state, you can actually start getting a 1099 at 15. You just can't do work during school hours. I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, just get back with the person you purchased from to upgrade. Yeah. Yay! Hey, so Cindy, can I ask you a question? How many followers do you actually have? Because I seen that they're allowing some accounts in the month, right? This month, like they launched it that some accounts can actually go live with 200 followers. I don't know if that's a business or personal account. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, so in Kansas and Oklahoma is 14. So there you guys go. Yeah, you might try it, Cindy. Have you clicked on it and see if you can go live yet? I thought that was interesting. See, you guys are so much better than me, by the way. I got to share this. So, like, they're all pumped to be able to go live. You guys, I said I would never go live. I literally, when I launched my business, I said I will never go live. I was a chicken. I was too scared to go live. I just started creating videos. And my first month by following this process, and we're going to break down what I did for my first 7 days. I ended up making 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month, and I started getting more courage and I started getting more confidence. And then in December of 2022, I made 22,000 that month, and I went live 5 times, and I was awful. My only regret that I have. So if you're going to be new to going live, please take this advice right now. You know, my biggest regret is I didn't save my first live because I was awful. And the only reason why I wanted to save it, I wish I would have saved it because then you can see your journey and how far you've come. I went from saying I will never go live to December 1st of 2022. I go live every single day, only miss 5 days in 18 months. And one was only by choice because I wanted to not go live on Christmas. The other 4 were because 2, I had the food poisoning in Mexico, and the other 2 where I completely lost my voice in April of this year. Other than that, I've gone live. And so that's one thing I regret. I regret that I didn't save that live. So if there was ever like any doubt, I could go back and look at it and be like, oh, look how far you've come. So I'm only sharing that with you guys. This is why you got to follow a process. Some people treat launching a business as like losing weight. If it don't happen overnight, I'm going to go back to eating Twinkies. And I'm like, no, nothing happens overnight, right? You've got to follow a process. Now, does success happen at different times for everybody? Yes. And that's in everything. It's so bizarre to me that you can go play basketball and you know, or you think you're never going to be as good as Michael Jordan and you don't expect to be as good as him. And you're also going to go, well, one of the reasons why I'm not good as him is because I don't practice like he does. I don't work on my mindset like he does. And you think that is completely okay. But when you launch an online business, you're not consistent. You don't follow the process and you get mad when it's not working as good for you as it is for me. And you think it don't work. In reality, you just didn't do the work. That's why you guys, mindset is so important. It really is. I'm new. I will go live on Facebook soon. That is awesome. I love hearing that. I went live with 200 followers on TikTok. So there you guys go. So let me ask, did you have a business account on TikTok or personal account? I would love to know that. Lunch break with Michelle. Hey, Randy, how are you, my friend? Watching from Cape Town. I love that. We have a packed house in YouTube today. I love that. I'm finally starting to make content 3 times a day, Michelle. I'm very excited. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. Way to go. I will be one of your 1,000 millionaires. Let's grow, Cindy. I love that. I love that. So what I've done, you guys, is I've launched a community. And inside the community, we're just showing people how to build a following, how to build an email list, right? Showing people how to really master getting their income earning activities done in a certain amount of time. And the goal with equipping people for the right skills and techniques and help them manage their mind, the goal is to create 1,000 6-figure income earners inside my community and 1,000 millionaires. And oh, I don't know if you guys were on the webinar last night, but Allison shared, and she's 5,000 away of hitting 6 figures in 6 months. So cool to watch. I didn't even know that when she shared that last night. That's so awesome. And that's what I love. I actually did my video today because I do a daily video inside my community. And I looked before I did that, you guys, inside our community alone, and we've had this community for 18 months now. I'm pulling it up real quick here. Inside the community alone, we literally have 9,718 pages of wins, which means that's over 291,000 testimonials of people winning inside our community. That's what I love. Do you think you're going to learn more from being in a community where there has over 9,700 pages of people winning, or are you going to learn more in your own environment? This is why community matters. Okay. This is why it's so important that you're part of a community. Community is really one of the most important things. And it is like that in the real world too, where people get together and network. Imagine if you had a community like that to help you launch and grow a business. You're never alone. You always feel part of something. And I love that. I love that. I listen to training while driving for my day job. So good. Yes. Yes, that is so cool, isn't it? I can't wait to be one of your 6-figure income earners. Yes, I love that. I love that. I'm one of your up and coming mentor and coaches. Yes, this does really work. I love that. Should you start with a business account or personal account? I definitely would recommend starting a business account on TikTok because they're just not really liking people to do talk business on personal accounts. So you just got to kind of be careful. What are the 3 tips that Laura St. John discussed yesterday on the live webinar? Is it possible for you to share that with me? I don't have that right now, but you can. The webinar is available for replay, so I'd go bounce back and watch that. Again, it is available. Just go in the classroom, go into the mindset module, and it is in there, and it was so good. It was worth watching again. Truck driving with Michelle. Hey, Kenny. I love it. Yes. So I love that. We'll be a millionaire. Yes. It's just a decision, you guys. And it's just a decision. And then it's you taking action on that decision. So our number 1 selling product is $900. Okay. That's our number 1 selling product of $900. So, and it sells for it's $900 and we make 100% profit. Do you guys realize if you sell a product that is $900 and you get 1,111 customers and you make 100% profit, you're a self-made millionaire. My gosh, just go put on your wall 1,111. Start looking at it every day, and every single time you get a customer, put that below and watch that number go down. You will see how it's possible for you. There's 5 billion people on social media. All you need is 1,111 customers to buy from you. That's it. All you need is 111 to hit 6 figures. Is that not cool? Now, before the internet, you had to think in your town. You had to think small. If you promote a digital product, service, or program, you have worldwide, you have global. So you can thank the entire world. You don't think there is not 111 people or 1,111 people that want to buy your product, service, or program? Of course there is. So why aren't they buying? Because you don't know how to market. And until you learn to market, you're not going to make no money. That's why most businesses go out of business. This is a thing that needs to be done. And here's what I love about today's digital world. And then we're going to go to what I teach you the first 7 days inside my community. Here's what I love. You can build a following. You can build a brand. You can build an email list, and you can build an income without spending any money on marketing. That's why I don't like calling it marketing, because every time you hear marketing, you think you got to spend money. That's why I like calling it the discovery system, how to use attraction marketing for free and attract people to you. We have such a sweet spot today. You guys, if you're willing to learn this, your entire world can change. I'm talking dramatically change. Again, I want you to write that down. If you're promoting a product of $900 and you make 100% profit, to become a six-figure income earner, all you need is 111 customers a year, and you're making six figures a year. If you want to become a self-made millionaire, all you need is 1,111 customers. Okay. Now, of course, you got to be promoting something that people actually want and need, and something that makes an impact. Because when something works, it just naturally networks. Do you think if my program didn't work, I could have 23,000 people in my community? And a year ago, we were at 1,000? Of course not. It's because it works. You can't explode like that if something doesn't work. Think about that. How many cells do you have? Oh, a lot. I have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot. I made my first million in 17 months. I'm at 1.6 million now, and I've been doing this for 21 months. So, but I sell 4 different products, right? So I have a $100 product that a program I sell is 300, 600, and 900. So I have a lot, my friend. Yes. It's so funny. Like, why does it matter what I have? What do you want? That should be the question, right? What do you want? So this is just my Stripe. Okay. In my Stripe, I've done 725,000 this year in my Stripe. You see that I've $1,300 day, but total customers this year. So I'm at 1,152 customers this year. You're looking at my Stripe. So there you go. Does that change your life? No. What changes your life is if you worry about what you need and you take action on that. Yes, that's what changes your life. You. Welcome, Rita. Awesome. I want happiness, and money does not make you happy. Money totally makes you happy. Yes, money is your byproduct for everything. I now have my life back. I don't have bills. I don't have financial stress. I have freedom. Like when I get done with you, me and 2 of my daughters and 2 of my grandchildren and my son's girlfriend, all 6 of us are going to go get our nails done and our toes done. And we're just going to have a girl's day and a girl's night. I don't got to worry about money. I don't got to worry about working. And we're getting on another jet plane, all of us again on Monday. And we're going on a vacation. I'm making memories with my granddaughter that she'll never forget. That's freedom. That's what I want. I don't want to be known as that mom or that grandma or that grandma we just watch TV all the time. I want to make insane memories. Like my grandchildren next week are going to be on a catamaran and watch the sunset on the ocean. They're going to go swim with dolphins. They're going to have a memory that they'll never forget. And then guess what? On the way home, we're going to be planning our next trip. That's freedom. That's the life we love. Everybody has different goals and dreams, but for me, it's like I want to travel. Now I'm leaving a legacy because I have money. I bought a hair salon because my daughter's a hairstylist, and I was so sick and tired of watching her make a small percent. Now we own a hair salon. Now she makes 100%, and now I have employees, and that money that those employee makes is literally going into investments for my granddaughters and my daughter to set them up for success. Literally, the one and policy I have for them, they will literally have over $1 million when they're 40. That's freedom. Money does buy that. Yes. Yes, money buys everything. If not, you could go to church and you wouldn't have to gift at church. Why do you have to? Because that's how they survive. That's how they can help more people. It's the way the world is. Well, no, I definitely, I have my own products now, my own program now. I just launched that. Yes. Yeah, I just launched that. So, yes. Okay. Happiness is all of, yes, it is. It is. I went from being stressed and overwhelmed, and now I'm buying real estate. So my son, who is 19, he's taking a real estate class, and we are doing real estate. I'm having him learn all of this, and we are going to buy real estate. Our goal is to have 30 homes in the next 3 years, because now I'm just leaving a legacy. But because I have the money now, I get to find out what their goals and dreams are, and I get to be part of that with them. Because I took this and I went from literally making no money in 2022, having no idea what I was going to do, to being completely stressed and overwhelmed, to following this, to learning the skills. I literally thought I was too old to go online because my mindset sucked. I thought because I don't like tech, I'm not going to have success because my mindset was awful. I had to learn to manage my mind. I was, yes, self-sabotaging myself. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I thought because I'm an introvert, I couldn't do this. So I knew I needed structure. I knew I needed to follow something because what I was doing wasn't working. And if you keep on doing what you're doing, you're going to continue to get those results. I followed a proven process that took me from stressed and overwhelmed to making 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, 22 my third, and turned into 156,000 in 6 months. And it's changed my life. I went from having to get on my calendar and write down when I thought my son was going to need a new pair of running shoes because he's a runner. And if you know anything about running, you have to get new shoes all the time because they break. So I'd write that on my calendar so I knew to save back the money. That's stressful. I will never forget the day. It was the end of February of 2023. And I was standing at the bar in the kitchen, and I was able to pay all my bills, pay off my children's braces. That was freedom. And pay all the bills. And I paid every bill off for February and for March. And I still had money in the bank. I thought something was wrong because I'd never seen that much money in the bank and all my bills paid. Yes, money buys happiness. It does. I felt so light that day. I just sat there and cried because I'm a mom of 6 kids and I'd never felt that light. I didn't realize the pressure I was under. And all I want is for you guys to stop living that way. You don't know what you don't know. And money is a byproduct for all of that. The funny one is when people be like, you're not making money, you're wearing an Apple Watch. I'm like, I will always have an Apple Watch. They're like, why won't you get a Rolex? I'm like, I can't even read a Rolex. I don't even want a Rolex. No, if I was gonna buy a Rolex, I would buy property and build a legacy for my family. This shirt is from Shein. I will forever shop at Shein. I think I paid $6 for this last year. Now, that what I'm talking about. I'm not a materialistic person. So if you mean that by money, I agree with you 1,000%. But money is now helping me leave a legacy for my 6 kids. It's about changing that generational struggle. Let's now create generational wealth. And I love that. And that's what I see now. My vision is to equip 1,000 people inside my community with the skills and the knowledge that they need to become self-made millionaires. They're going to become self-made millionaires. It could be by promoting the Legacy Builder program. It could be by them creating their own product, service, or program or community. I will equip them with the skills that they need to attract daily paying customers. And I will be there every single week and every single day here online to mentor them through the process because I know how it feels. And every parent, every mom, every dad, every grandparent, every aunt and uncle should feel this. I no longer look at myself in the mirror as a failure. I want to show my children what's possible. And being broke or not able to go do anything, like how many of you have to look at your bank account this weekend if you want to go do something? When is enough enough? When? There's so many people that I've talked to that are like, my daughter's getting ready to have a child and she lives 3 states away and I don't have the money to go see her. And they're living with this guilt and regret. And it's not because they're not hard workers. It's just because you guys, the reality is you can only make so much money at a job. There's a cap. There's always a cap. The only way you don't have a cap is if you are your own boss. And here's the scary part. The more you get up to that cap, guess what happens? They lay you off because they bring somebody else in that will do your job for a lot less. That's why so many people get laid off, or now they're outsourcing departments or they're automating stuff. You'll never make as much as your boss. You'll never have that type of freedom until you become your own boss. And that used to be hard because it used to be expensive. And it used to take a lot of time to build a business from scratch and try to build a brand. Not in today's fast-paced world. Let me show you this. I shared this with you guys yesterday, but I have a gal in my community because I help my community track their numbers. I'm going to find this because this is pretty awesome. I have a gal inside my community. She launched her business in April, 2 months ago. Brand new TikTok account. She just followed the Legacy Builder program. She's got 570 leads in 60 days, 36 customers. So let's just do the math. Let's just say they were all at the Legacy Builder and I never asked her that, and I will ask her that next week because I will give you the correct number, okay? But let's just do, because I know what the number one selling product is. That's 32,400. Brand new TikTok, never been on TikTok. In 60 days of launching her business. That's what I'm telling you. In today's world, you can build a brand quickly if you really, really want. You just got to be willing to want to follow the process and stop self-sabotaging yourself. Okay? So, people are watching someone build their legacy right now in front of your eyes. Yes. Yes. Watching from Canada. Hello. Hello. I couldn't agree more. Money is everything. Yes. And it is. Right. It is. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I got $100 credit for classified ads. Can you recommend how? I don't know nothing about that. Credit and classified ads. Yeah, that I have no idea what that means. Yeah. Somebody says, I wish I had money to join. Let me tell you guys this. You always have the money. You always come up with the money for something you want bad enough. Okay? So for example, you're spending a monthly expense for your phone and for the internet, and you see value in that. You always come up with the money. Y'all have a TV on your wall that costs more than this. And I'm sure you didn't think about that for weeks and months. No, you wanted a TV. Some people, their TV breaks and they'll go buy a TV the next day, even though they really can't afford it, because you're not going to live without that. Why not living without freedom? Why not living without that? Say, no, I want my freedom. I want to learn this. See, to me, that's where we got to change our mindset. But I did have a gal that literally didn't have the money. When inflation hit in 2022, you guys, she's a single mom, 3 kids, gets no child support, no help. And after when inflation hit and she paid her groceries, she goes, I don't even have enough money left over to buy a loaf of bread. She actually sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She goes, I don't need this lamp. I don't need this dresser. We don't need these clothes. I haven't worn these for a while. She just started taking pictures and selling stuff. Now I got to share a hot tip that she did. The moment she posted the stuff on Facebook Marketplace to sell it, she went to Facebook and she made a post. She goes, you guys, I'm excited, but I'm scared. I'm selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace right now because I'm going to invest in learning this digital marketing process because I'm sick and tired of having to take a calculator to the grocery store. I'm sick and tired of after I pay all my bills, I can't even afford an extra loaf of bread. She goes, wish me luck. That's called a storytelling post, by the way. A day and a half later, she sold the stuff on Facebook Marketplace and she launched her business. She started with a 300 passive daily pay blueprint. She launched her business. The moment she purchased, she went back to Facebook. She was, I'm so excited. I just invested in a daily pay blueprint to learn these skills, to learn how to have an automated business. Wish me luck. She was storytelling. So she went through the process. The company creates a website for us. Hers was back in 2 days. The moment it came back, she did another post on Facebook, letting people know, hey, if you're interested, I will show you my automated system. I'm learning this process. I'm excited. She had a goal of making 300 a week was her goal. She didn't have any big goals. She loves her job. She don't want to change her job. She's got good benefits there. And it's she likes the people and they help her and they give her flexibility. In 24 hours of making that post and people going into her automated system, she made $900 in 24 hours, all from selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She reached out to me over Christmas and she goes, I just got to tell you, this is the first Christmas I have no mom guilt. This is the first Christmas I'm not crushed on the inside. And I'm just as happy on the inside as I am on the outside. No more fake smiles. And she goes, matter of fact, my kids don't know this, but the day after Christmas, we're getting on an airplane for the first time and we're going on a trip. None of us have ever been on an airplane and and she goes, and my kids have never left this state. I'm telling you, that's what we're talking about. She found the way to come up with the money because what she did is anything over 300, she put into a savings for birthdays and Christmas and now travel expense. She goes, I never thought I could be a mom that could make memories with my kids. 2 of my grandchildren are getting on an airplane on Monday and they've never been on an airplane before. They even had to get an airplane outfit. Gonna be great. Oh my God, it's gonna be so cute. But that's my point. It's like I never would have been able to do that before unless I learned this process. So I'm telling you guys, your family's worth it. Your future worth it. Your freedom. And I don't mean just financial freedom. I mean, I'm talking your freedom of well-being, of stress. It's so worth it. Gosh, it's so worth it. Okay. I had a customer that went around her house and found things to sell on social media marketplace and earned 902 days. Oh my goodness, what is that number with the 900? That's so awesome. You guys know Victoria. You guys, she's inside our community. She cleaned some houses and babysat some kids to come up with the money to buy this. And she's made over $300,000 in 10 months. It's changed her life. They've literally put 75% down on a house. They were thinking about putting 100%. They haven't really decided yet. They're either thinking about just doing a lot of fun traveling this summer, making some insane memories. She had to babysit and clean homes to come up with the money. Yeah, there's always a way, you guys. Quick question. You mentioned, where's that at? Quick question. You mentioned before possibly starting a new TikTok. Do you think that is best route? I've had mine since 2022 with, okay. Oh, good question. So she's asking, should she start a new TikTok account? With that, the answer would be yes, because your algorithms are all over the place. You guys, here's the power of YouTube. Here's the power of TikTok, okay? So when you start a brand new account, it's clean slate. You already have an account that's actually 4 years old. So your algorithms have already like pixeled your engagement and where you go. And so if where you've been hanging out for the last 4 years isn't where your perfect customers would hang out at, you're going to have a hard time building an audience. It's going to be harder because it's going to take you a lot longer to train the algorithms. Because I was brand new to TikTok, launched my account, and I never have gone anywhere on TikTok other than where I know my perfect customers would hang out at. So I've helped the algorithms find my perfect customer. That is how I was able to quickly have an income coming in because it was fresh and I would just really work on getting the algorithms working for me. So in your case, yes. The only case I actually would not recommend you creating a new account is if you are, if what you did prior is a complement to this, or doesn't, you know what I mean? Like if it's kind of in the same thing, you're good because you've already trained the algorithms. It's pretty cool. Why do you think TikTok says if they have to leave the US, they will not sell their algorithms? You guys, success leaves clues. When you hear a big company be like, oh yeah, but we'll never sell these algorithms. That's where all the money's at. This is how you have people like that take a brand new TikTok account, April 1st, launched her business, 570 people inside her automation. She's already got 36 customers in 60 days. If you do the math, that's a customer more than every other day, right? That's what's awesome. Yeah, I know, what a story, isn't it? Okay, well, yeah, there's other payment processing companies. So if you live in Pakistan, all you need to do is you need to go to Google or go to ChatGPT and be like, what are online payment processing systems in Pakistan? And you just use one of them. You guys, there's thousands. You just gotta use your resources, you guys. It's there. So 900 was her goal, and she did. I suggested it because she was stressing, and you told me that story, and I passed it along. That is awesome, Lisa. Well, that makes me feel good. Yes, so good. Yes. Okay. Yes, love that. So good. Yes. And that's the thing, you guys. I love that. See, there's two stories like that now, right? She had to sell some stuff as well, and she made 900 in 2 days. My gal made in 24 hours. Like, it's sky's the limit, you guys. It's just you got to get out of your own way. Most of you are just self-sabotaging your success, man. When I heard Laura St. John say that yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, you nailed it. She nailed it. That was so good. Yes, it was so good. Yeah, chill. You like that? You like that, Tim? Oh my goodness. Trying to build a TikTok account to go live. We can do this, guys. Yes. Now, Britt, I don't know what kind of TikTok account you have, but some people are able to go live at 200 now. So have you checked yours lately? Because if you have over 200, maybe you can go live now. You never know. Okay, so I got to share that with you. I'm busy selling my things to start, Michelle. Aw, look at you. Love that, my friend. So I got to show you guys this. Because you heard me say the one gal in the community that has had 570 leads since April 1st and 36 customers. This is where they went. She sent them right here. Okay. So this is your automated system. Okay. This is the secret sauce. Because I can tell you this right now. If she had to get on the phone with those people to buy, that wouldn't mean she would have 36 phone calls. She'd probably have 360 because maybe 10% would buy. That's the difference. Some people think we have to get on the phone with people. No. If I had to get on the phone with people, I probably would have maybe made 100K in 21 months. Maybe closer to 10. Seriously. But because it's automated, because we have an automated system that does all the work for us, makes all the difference in the world. And that's why we have brand new people that are still learning the process. They can be learning and earning at the same time. Because when somebody goes here, oh, I made that big, they are immediately taken here. Okay. And they can scroll right there and they can click to look at the 4 different products. And they also get this in their email. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. They also get this in their email, and at any time they can buy. This is how people like learning today, and this is how people like earning in today's world. And that's what I love. Okay. How do I get the automated system on my account? Oh, good question. So what happens is the moment you purchase your program and you pick the one that's best for your goals and dreams, right? I offer 4. And once you purchase, then the moment you purchase your program, you're immediately taken to pay the $29 website fee. This is what you get for the $29. It is a proven website that's done over $8.2 million in 73 days. So you know you have a winning website. All you have to do to this is go right here. You see these two pictures and that one paragraph. You can put yours in there. You want to edit it and put yours. Now listen to me. If you're building a faceless brand, this first picture is going to be the logo that you're going to use on all the social media platforms for your faceless brand. Okay. This, I would have some cool quote. So yes, you can use this for building faces as well. And so this is what you get for $29. Okay. And then so what happens is the moment you pay the $29, you get 2 emails sent to you. One is going to give you immediate access to the program. And then you just follow the steps. And inside of that will be the links to the free automated system and the links to that $29 website that you paid for. And then the second email you get is gives you instant access to get right inside our community immediately. If you do not see those, just check your spam or other folder. They could have been there. And I think the one from the community says Digital Growth Community, might even say school on it, SKOOL on it. So yeah, that's how you get access to it. Yeah, that is exactly how you get access to it. Let me see what other questions we have here. Okay. I don't see those pictures. Is that for any program? That is for every program. Yes. That is for every program. Yeah, that is for every single program. Okay. Yeah, then go back to your emails. Yeah, if you don't click on the email, your membership could be pending for 12 to 24 hours because it's just checked twice a day. But you get an email if you go through your emails and find that one and click on that one, you'll get immediate access inside the community. Yeah, it is mind blowing, isn't it? I know. Yes, this works in the UK. So my number 1 country is the United States, number 2, South Africa, Canada is number 3, and then UK is number 4 in Australia. Those are my top 5 countries. Yes. Yes. Okay. You like that shirt? Yes. Yes. I love that. Okay. Yeah, it's so funny. So we did that webinar last night and I couldn't go live on YouTube. So we had a lot of people that couldn't get access. And I was like, let's just do an encore on Sunday. And Amy's like, it's Father's Day. And I'm like, dang it. I was going to do an encore for you guys on Sunday. I didn't know it was Father's Day. Oh, because we got to do another encore, but then I get on an airplane on Monday. So we got to get it figured out. This is the best program I've ever seen. I tried another program a couple years ago and it was a nightmare. Well, I'm glad you're here, Caroline. I'm glad you're here. All right. Why can I only type a short message? That's just the way TikTok is. Yeah, TikTok only allows you to have like a few lines. They've always been like that. Yeah, they don't let you type a long message because TikTok is trying to get you to record a video because TikTok loves video. So yeah, so that's kind of their method to their madness. They're only going to let you reply to a comment with just a few things. I only think it's like maybe 1 or 2 lines, maybe 3 the most, because their goal is, hey, if you have more to say, just make a video. Yeah, that's their goal. That's why they do that. There's a reason for everything. Hello, Cape Town. Somebody bought the Passive Daily and reported me to PayPal that she has not received any product yet. Okay, well, just reach out to her. Yeah, just reach out to her. It's okay. Don't be scared, you guys. You know, sometimes people don't think to check their spam or think to check theirs, or sometimes people put the wrong email, or sometimes when people pay with PayPal, they have a different email attached to the PayPal and then the email they use and they forget that. We're all human. For some odd reason, we think things should be perfect, but there's nothing perfect. There's no one perfect human, right? And there's no one person that does everything right all the time. We're human. So this is business, right? Don't let that scare you. This is teaching me to market my books while I'm learning about the 4 programs. I love this program. Awesome. I love hearing that. Yes. Except for reselling the program, what can we learn to do with it? Oh, good question. Okay, so first thing you're going to learn is you're going to learn how to automate your business. It doesn't matter what business it is, my friend. Let me give you an example. I showed a massage therapist how to take this page and automate her sales, her process to get potential customers. So what she did, I asked her, okay, because questions are the answer. This is the stuff you're going to learn inside of this. I'm going to equip you for success. Even if that is success in your own brick and mortar business you have, or success you want to create your own product, service, or program or community. You realize our community is the #1 business community inside of school. I can help you create a 6-figure community no matter what you're promoting. I can help you. We've been the #1 business inside of school since it launched. And that's not because we're the #1 because we have the most members. It's because we have the best engagement for any business community inside of school. Success leaves clues. I can help you craft a community to change your family's life while you're changing other people's life. If it's their health, their finances, their happiness, their weight loss, whatever type of community, because it's all based on one thing. No matter what you're selling, my friend, you need customers or buyers or patients or clients or students, whatever you call them, they're buyers. There is not one business that exists on this planet that isn't based around buyers. So if you do not know how to get buyers, you're never going to make money. And that's what I teach you, how to digitally build a daily base system. So what I did is I had her take this page and I asked her, because questions are the answer. And I said to her, what is the biggest common question you get from your clients? She said, they ask what they can do at home to relieve back pain. There you go. If somebody's asked you something more than 3 times, success leaves clues. Go create content over that. So she took this and she had a picture of somebody, and I think they were doing like something positive with their back. And what she did is she said, the 4 at-home hacks to get rid of back pain. And here's the PDF with the 10-minute daily exercise routine or something simple like that. And then people put their email here. So then the moment they clicked here, she actually took them to this page. So she was building her email list. This is what we teach inside the community. And this video was her given the hacks. Hack number 3 was to help prevent back pain, come in and get a weekly massage. And here's why. Right below here was the PDF of the at-home exercises she gave people. And right below that was to schedule their first massage. And I think she did it at a discount. Okay, started building it. This was the people that were doing those exercises at home and following the 4 hacks, the results that they were having. She put that on there. Right here is for them to schedule. She did that process. And what I had her do, here's your hot tip. She actually created a YouTube and a TikTok account. And all she talked about was the 4 hacks and showed people how to do the exercises and things like that, how to grab something. She just delivered value. And she did everything back to here. Didn't talk about, hey, come and get a massage. It's the best thing for you. She talked about the hacks. She learned that from going through my program. Now she has 3 other massage therapists in there. She was able to do what she achieved and stop spending money on ads. She was running ads on Facebook, flopping. I said, stop that, create a YouTube, because YouTube is how to eliminate back pain, how to tighten your core. She started doing videos like that. And then on TikTok as well. No money spent on ads, was able to bring in 3 other employees because they built a huge email list, and email equals income. So that's something you learn no matter what type of business you have. Now, if you do not have a business yet, I don't even know if you want to launch a business, I show you how to promote products and make 100% profit. Okay. I also show you how to build a reoccurring income stream. You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? I actually show you how to be an affiliate for other products, but market that through your email list. So you don't got to spend more time marketing. Use that in your email list, because if you have an email list and people go through 21 days to 24 days to 30 days and they've not bought your main thing yet, sell other things that complement it. Maybe they want to start there. That's what I've done. And it's built a 6-figure reoccurring income stream, by the way. And then, of course, I show you how to create your own product, service, or program or community. I give you over 200 ideas as well. But the thing I want for you, my friend, is I want to show you inside the Legacy Builder program how to build your following. how to build that brand, how to build that email list, because that's the main thing that you can do. And then sky's the limit of what can happen. So that's what you learn. Where can you find the recording? If you are inside the community, it's the first pin post inside the community. If you're not inside the community, then you can get on my email list and I'm going to have it emailed out. I love this program, simply the best. Yay, love hearing that, my friend. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And so, yeah, that's exactly what you learn all of that. You learn how to even batch create content, right? To save your time. You learn how to craft that $1 million message to build your brand quicker, to attract more people to you. That's the things that you learn, because it doesn't matter how great of something you have if you don't know how to market. And it's not only just post to post. It's like, how do you market in today's digital world to attract customers to you? And that's what we teach you. So could I use what I learned to help my husband in real estate? Yes. Oh my goodness, we do. We have so many realtors inside our community. It is wild to me. And it was so funny. I was actually using that as an example yesterday. And the lady's like, I'm a realtor. And I'm like, that's crazy. I was like answering her question. I was like, here, I'm just going to give you an example of a realtor in our community. And she's like, I'm a realtor as well. Yes, huge, right? I showed one realtor. I dropped my iPad. Oh gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank goodness I have a rug down, right? Okay. So I showed one realtor. Let me show you this. They took this process and they were on my live and they're like, they have a brand new subdivision. And they go, what would you do? We're selling the lots so people can buy the homes. I said, can I tell you what I would do? And I go, why? Again, questions are the answer. I said, why would people want to live there? And he just started going off. Oh, it's great for community. We have the number, I think it was the number 2 schools in their whole state. Yeah, in the state. We have a pond behind there with a park. There's a walking trail. And I mean, he's like going off. And I'm like, there you go. That's what you go and talk about on TikTok. What people are going to get from being in that community. And so I showed him how to talk about that area. And he did something about the schools and things like that. And they got a PDF about all of that. And then he did a drone through of some of the homes and the park. And he just did a video like that and built an email list. Here's what's interesting. Built an email list. Below that, he could schedule people to come in and look. They ended up selling out for that everything got sold, the lots and everything. And he reached out to me a few months later and he goes, I have this huge email list. What do I do? And I'm like, okay, you're a realtor. What should you do with that list? You need to deliver value to your community. I said, send out a monthly newsletter to that entire list because there are people that live in that area and you can help other businesses build their business. I go, do you think if you bring other businesses customers, they're going to refer you? He goes, of course. And I'm like, there you go. And so let me give you an example. In May, they actually went to the dentist. The dentist was the featured one for this. Of course, the newsletter has 2 featured businesses and then some of the real estate or like up and coming land and things like that. Anyway, of course, the featured dentist was talking and educating people about, okay, this is the summer months. Kids have more popsicles. They have more slushies. They have more ice cream. Here's what you need to do for your teeth and da-da-da. So he just started sending this newsletter out, delivering value. And it's quite interesting because all the businesses are like, well, how much are we going to owe you for this? He goes, it's free. So now they refer him because he's giving them something and helping them. That's the way the world works. I can promise you the more you want to give, the more you're going to get in return. If you go out there trying to build a business, I need customers, I need people to buy from me, I need a following, you'll never get it. There's no I in team. You want to build a solid business. You want to build a solid following. How can you deliver value? How can you give back to people? How can you help people? That's what will change your life. And that's what I love. So yeah, we work with many realtors because they need that. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good questions today, by the way. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey guys, thanks for following me. Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. I'm trying to convince him to let me do this so I can help him. Aw, yeah. Just have him get on one of my lives sometime. I'd love to answer his questions. Absolutely. What is the best and fastest way to build your following on TikTok once you start a new TikTok? Oh, very good. And should it be business? Yes. If you're going to talk about business, it should be business. Now, if you're going to talk about like the 4 hacks to get rid of back pain, you don't have to have a business account. But when you're talking more in business, I would definitely have a business account just because the algorithms can are a little bit tight, harder on a personal account if you talk business. Okay. So the very first thing I want you guys to think about something, and I'm going to give you guys a hot tip. And again, I teach this in depth inside my community, by the way, and inside my Legacy Builder program. But I want you to think about it. I want to give you guys a visual that everybody has experienced in their life. I can promise you guys have all experienced this. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 examples. So you are around a big old group of people, and everybody's just kind of small talking, right? They're just kind of small talking. All of a sudden, somebody starts sharing a story. What happens the moment somebody shares a story? Everybody stops talking and starts listening to him share that story. Now, here's what happens. You can quiet the room with storytelling. That's why we put our kids to bed at night with bedtime stories, not bedtime facts. And you can completely quiet a room. Everybody listens to the story. Now, there's 2 types of people when the story's over. The person number 1, that's a good story, but there was no connection, and they walk off and they start having other conversations. There's person number 2, man, they really related to that story. They actually walk up closer to the guy. Even if they felt so comfortable with that story, they'll even touch him on the shoulder or down here on the arm. And they ask him more questions. And some people are even like, man, I feel like I've known this guy my whole life. That's the storytelling. So you want to build a following, you do 3 things. Go share your story. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Okay. But to be able to share that part of your story to build your following, it's number 2. You have to know who your perfect customer is. To make this easy for you, your perfect customer is typically a younger version of you. Like, I look what I do now. You guys, if I would have had this 10 years ago, you know how different my life would be today. You know how much more time I would have had with my family? You know how much less mom guilt I would have had? You know how many more memories we could have made? You know how many more moments we could have had? So if I can help moms and dads that are younger than me and their kids are younger, that they have more time, if I can help them see that they can have more time, throw that calculator away, actually travel those dream trips and do the things that they love, live in the house they've always dreamed of. You know, when we're in that middle school and we envision being married and having kids and that white picket fence and all this cool stuff. And then we look at our life and we're in our 40s and our 50s, like, how the hell did we get here? Oh, they must have been the cards we were dealt. No, they're not the cards you were dealt. You're just not in the right vehicle to get you to where you want to go. And so that's what I think of. How can I show up? How can I be that hope dealer? That hope dealer. I hope today my perfect customer sees a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills. And so there's people that are going to say not nice things because they didn't connect with my story. And I 1000% respect that. They're not my perfect customer. But the ones that are my perfect customer, you guys are leaning in right now. You're like, could this be for me? So my goal today is I got to make you feel safe. If you feel safe, you're going to purchase and you get the ability to be coachable and follow the process. And what if you get to throw that calculator away? What if you get to create that dream trip this summer? What if you get to quit your job? What if you get to put your kids in the best schools when fall runs around? That's what I love. That's what I show up for. So again, you got to create stories to build a following. You got to know exactly who your perfect customer is and create content for them. And the next and the most important thing you can actually do is watch where you hang out at on social media. or on your TikTok account. So for example, TikTok is completely based on yours interest and your perfect customer's interest. I do not follow anyone on TikTok unless they're in my community or unless you're my perfect customer and you ask me to follow you. Other than that, I will not follow you. I don't follow anybody. I don't want to confuse the algorithms because what if I accidentally follow the wrong person and it can loop my algorithm somewhere else? I only have like 200 and some followers, and they're because of people in my community that said, "Hey, can you follow me?" I'm like, "Sure, I'd love to." Because I know you're into digital marketing, you're into online businesses, you're into learning the skills to make passive income. And so that's all I engage in. The only thing I engage in on my TikTok is that. So I've trained the algorithms. Okay. So let's say, for example, you are literally trying to grow a following and you know who your perfect customer is. You're creating stories, but you're going on there and you're watching people getting pies shoved in their face, or you watching people dancing and you're watching all these different categories. There's nothing wrong with that, but the algorithms don't know where you really want your stuff being sent. So they'll push your stuff in all those categories. That's why, you guys, when you launch a TikTok account, one of the first things that they do is push your videos out, and you're going to get like 600 to 800 views. They're taking the temperature to see if your perfect customers are going to grab a hold. They're trying to figure out where to push your stuff. So at the very beginning, they will. So don't get discouraged when you have a new account and it pushes you out to hundreds of people, and then all of a sudden it drops you down to like 50 to 100. That's normal because they just were trying to take it. So with all that being said, if all you're focusing in is what your perfect customer would be focusing in, you'll keep that momentum going. That's what's cool. So that's the fastest way. Now, so once you start working on sharing stories, okay, and you know who your perfect customer is, and you only hang out on things on that TikTok account that your perfect customer would, then the next thing you need to do is you need to start delivering value. So I like to share a story, deliver value, and then do what's called a CTA. A CTA is a call to action. Okay. And that's what you want to do at the end of your videos is a call to action. Because here's what happens when you do a call to action. A call to action not only builds your email list, it builds your following. It builds your following. So let me explain what I mean by that. I will share a piece of content, and at the very end, I'm like, if you want to learn more, put yes in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. That's a CTA. What happens is if anybody makes it to the end of my videos and sees that CTA, they go put yes in the comments. I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com for details, which has taken them here. Okay. So what happens is they comment, I reply back, it immediately alerts the algorithms that people are interested in this video, and it pushes them out to more people just like them. Just like them. So you can be brand new to social media and have one of your videos pushed out because of people engaging. Here's what else it does. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you on here have ever seen a video that has a lot of views and a lot of comments, and you go read the comments? Has anybody ever went and read the comments before? I'm curious. Anybody ever written, looked at the comments before? Because you're like, kind of nosy, got to grab your popcorn, see what's going on in the comments. Has anybody ever done that? Yes, of course. So why am I telling you that? Because if you are doing a CTA and having people put yes, and you reply back with your domain, you guys are planting that seed. Like mine is right here. Mine is dailypaybusiness.com, right? So if everybody's saying yes, and I'm replying with dailypaybusiness.com, and every comment, it's getting familiar with people. That's why when you go to launch your own online business, you guys make sure your domain is easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. So that's why I picked Daily Pay Business, because I show people how to get paid daily. And I love that so much, right? And so it starts becoming familiar. So again, a CTA will grow your following because TikTok pushes your video out to more people like them. Obviously, if somebody commented, they're your pretty perfect customer, potential customer. They see that and people will go here. And so this is how you build your following, your email list, and build your income. Because on average, inside my community, 1 out of 20 people are buying. That's the average. So what that means is if you have 20 people a day land on this page, on average, you're going to get a customer. Our number one selling product is $900. So 20 people a day, 900 a day is 6,300 a week, which is $328,000 a year. Because you learn to craft a really good message on social media and be consistent. Now, here's a secret sauce. Consistency is everything. Because here's what happens, okay? If you are consistent, okay, you're going to show up in people's For You page. Because what happens is the moment somebody engages in your stuff, on average, they're going to see your stuff for 3 days. More if they're clicking on it and watching it. So if you're not consistent every day, you've lost people. Consistency is the key. Another thing I've realized to build your following quickly, try to post the exact same time every day. Because think about your habits and patterns on social media. You probably go to social media about the same time every day. So do your potential perfect customers. So if you're showing up the same time every day, you create a pattern with them. And then you become familiar. And people do business with people they know, like, and trust. This is how I built a following from zero. I had 0 followers on TikTok. I had no idea what I was doing. I was complete ignorance on fire. All I knew is I wanted this to work. And I thought it was so cool that I could master a 2-hour workday and learn these skills, and I could help other people make an income on home as well. And we'd have more time with our family. I was just so excited to share that. And I went out there complete ignorance on fire. I didn't focus on how many views I had, because I will tell you guys what, you can't take views to the bank. Can you imagine calling the bank today? Hey, my car payment's due. Go check me out on TikTok. I got 4,000 followers. No, you can't take that to the bank. What you take to the bank is the money that you make from getting customers. So me, I never focused on how many followers I had, how many views my video had. All I focused on is how many emails I would capture a day, because email equals income. I'll share a funny story with you guys. So I started creating content in September of 2022. And I was awful. But I just was like, I know if I start creating content, I'm just going to get better. No different than anything. There is nothing in this world that if you did it every day that you wouldn't improve on. Content's the same way. So I was glad at first nobody was seeing my stuff, because it gave me the opportunity to get better. But one video got pushed out to just a few thousand people. But what happened is that was in September. It built my email list, and I ended up making 7,000 that first month. I was shocked. October 7th of 2022, I had another video get pushed out there, and I ended up making 14,000 that month. You guys, I couldn't even wrap my head around it. Finally, the end of October, I hit 1,000 followers. I had made 21,000 on the TikTok platform before I had 1,000 followers. You know what's the difference of me and you? I focused on the main thing, which is me getting better with my message to you. So many of you are out there focusing on, I don't have enough followers, or you're looking at the analytics. I didn't even freaking know what analytics was when I started. Again, ignorance on fire. I didn't care. I care about you. Because I knew if I'm getting people to look at it, I'm getting better with my message. Because I understood the fact that followers aren't going to make me money. Then the month of November rolled around, and I just hung out in the 200 club. Now, many people whine about the 200 club. I was so grateful to be in the 200 club, because I was like 3 videos a day, 200 in each. I'm like, that's 600 people a day discovering my stuff. This is awesome. 600 people a day discovered my content for free. Holy crap. I am so lucky. This is awesome. Never left the 200 club. I don't know, maybe a few hit 400. I don't think so though. But I made 22,000 that month. Hanging in the 200 club. You know how? Because I had been building an email list since September. And inside my email list, this is where I get to love on you guys. This is where I get to take you on a journey. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. And I just want you to know what I have. See if you're going to like it. See if you can trust it's a solution for what you're looking for. So by that month, people had known me better, was more comfortable with me, felt safe with me. That's how I had a $22,000 month. That's why you guys hear me do everything in 90-day runs. Because miracles and magic can happen in 90 days. Too many people quit. Too many people slow down. Too many people get in their head and they self-sabotage their success. If you focus on 90 days, I'm going to give this 90 days before I look at my content. I'm going to give this 90 days before I look at my analytics. I'm going to give this 90 days before I change anything. All I'm going to focus on is just going out there every day and getting better with my message to my perfect customer. Your world will completely change. I'm talking dramatically change, my friend. Dramatically change. Like dramatically change. And we focus on the wrong thing. You got to keep the main thing, which is your perfect customer. We don't live in a world anymore where you can just do buy my step. That doesn't work. People like to be educated or entertained or felt like they were given value. The moment you can do that, you win. If it was just as easy to go out there on social media and do what I call vanilla marketing, generic marketing, then Baskin and Robbins wouldn't have 31 flavors of ice cream. They would just sell vanilla because that would be easy. But they sell 31 flavors because you got to focus on the perfect customer with every single flavor. The moment you do that, your world will change. It really will. What does it take for you to have a faceless account? It takes you setting one up and creating faceless videos. That's it. Yay, not on TikTok yet, but excited to start. Awesome. Do you suggest asking everyone in the community to follow you? I joined Legacy on 5/21 and absolutely love the training. I was your perfect customer. Yeah, I love that. I truly related to your story. Awesome. So what I would do is I think it's a great idea to have people in the community follow you. And here's why, because they're entrepreneurs. They're business-minded people. They have a vision. They have goals, right? And so it's going to train the algorithms to find more like that. Because if that's the only people you're following, and that's when people following you at first, you're going to tell the algorithms to find more of them. And that's how you're going to find your perfect customer. So I think it's a great idea. Yeah. And if you want me to follow you, let me know. I will. Yes, I will. And by the way, you guys, so if you're getting like a follow from me without you asking me, or if you're getting a message from me on like TikTok or Facebook, I can promise you guys it's not me. I don't do Telegram. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. I will not charge you more for my training. You get me for free when you're inside my community. I do trainings every single week with you guys. I do live webinars every week. You got me inside the community. Do not fall for any of that. Please protect yourself. Okay. Yay. I just jumped in. I'm excited. Well, welcome, my friend. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And if they comment on your CTA, do you also share with them your site? Okay, this is what I say to every single CTA, right? So whatever CTA I do, I like to use yes or ready, and then I will reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com for details. Dailypaybusiness.com for details, or dailypaybusiness.com for info. That's all I reply back. Okay, that's it. Nothing else. I don't say link in the bio because they're not seeing this. I want them to see this. I want this to get familiar with them. I want to build my brand. So that's why I do it that way. That's why I do it that way. So, should I go ahead and start posting even though my system isn't up? Yes, good question. I love your guys' questions today. Thank you so much for asking. Yes. So what I recommend on that is you got to go out there and start sharing your journey, right? Mostly on stories. So what I would do is I would post and let them know what you're excited about. Like, I'm excited, but I'm nervous and I'm working on setting up my process because I want to have an automated business out there working for me. I'm going to achieve this for my family. Let people know where you're going and why you're going there. Right? Like I tell my community all the time, I'm like, if you sell 111 of the Legacy Builder programs, you have impacted 111 families. So if you want to make six figures, just put on your wall, I will make a difference in 111 families' lives. And then every single time you get a customer, put their name and then take that number down to 110. Think about it, families' lives you're impacting. I can promise when you all of a sudden put people to that number, you'll create content so different. If you want to become a self-made millionaire, it's 1,111 customers inside my community. I will impact 1,111 families, is all you say. Makes a huge difference. Then you know you're creating content to impact those families' lives. And I love that. Yes, so good question. Michelle, yeah, if you have email lists, do you send emails yourself? No, everything is automated. Yeah, the whole entire process is fully automated. Yes. The only time I personally reply is when you guys reply to my automations, and then I will reply back. Yes. Yes, you will, Michelle. Our community is amazing. Yay. Yes. I love it so much. Okay, so you get immediate access to the program and you get immediate access to the community. You just need to go to the emails and you need to click on the emails. If you don't see an email to get access to the community, and if you went to the community to try to personally get in yourself, it's probably gonna take 12 to 24 hours. But if you into your emails, and you'll see an email from, it's probably from School, SKOOL, or it's from Digital Growth Community. You can click on that and you're in the community immediately. Yeah. Immediately. Or I will have my own link. I mean, I don't know what that meant, but you will have your own link. Yes, you will have your own link because it's your business. You're building your email list. Do you ever reply within the comment to CTA with a video reply? Not if they just say yes. Of course, I'm not going to reply with a video if somebody says yes, right? But I do make video replies all the time for people that ask me questions. Yes. I do. Good. Your questions today, guys, are good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can't wait for you to join us either. When someone comments ready in your comments, what's the best response? Visit dailypaybusiness.com for details. That's the only thing I respond. Yep. Okay, I'm sorry to ask this question, but can you tell us if this is not a pyramid scheme? So can you give me an idea what a pyramid scheme is? Because everybody's got a different definition. So clarify to me what you mean by a pyramid scheme, okay? Because here's my definition of a pyramid scheme. Okay, you got the CEO, you got the managers, you got the assistant managers, and you got the employees. That's, to me, corporate world. The corporate world is a pyramid scheme because these people work their face off. There's a cap on their income. There's a cap on their income. They'll never make as much as a CEO that's on the golf course right now. They'll never make as much as a CEO that's out there on his yacht right now. Never. And they will work hours and hours and hours to lose their job. They will work hours and hours and hours to get a cap. They'll work hours and hours and hours and still be broke. That's a pyramid scheme to me. Period. That's my definition. I need to know what yours is because we are not a job. And when you get a customer, you make 100% profit. How can that be a pyramid if you're making all the money? So the person that made this lip gloss, sell it, does that make it a pyramid because they're selling it to you, or do they just selling a product? See what I'm saying? So this is it. So I just want to know what your definition of a pyramid is because I just guess I just don't understand. I don't know because all I know is corporate world is a pyramid. Hey, Michelle, do I need to have 1,000 followers to have linked? I think so. I built my business. I made 21,000 off the TikTok platform without a link in my bio, guys. I just put it in my prescription. So, Mike, comments? What is my description? Geez. But if a person is at the 100 level and decides to get the 900, they can't buy it from that person. It's not on their website. Just like I can't buy this from you if this isn't on your website. Doesn't even make any sense. You can only sell what you like. You only can sell what you have. There's nothing else on your website. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, okay, yeah, so there you go. A pyramid has no product or service. Okay, well, then there you go. This is definitely not a pyramid. This is definitely not a pyramid. You actually get, you get 5 training and mentoring calls a week, 5 that on average are 2 hours on each call if you want them. You get a complete interactive program. You get, I don't even know how many modules we have in our community now. You get a complete free funnel system, complete automated funnel system, and the emails. You get all of that. So, do you get an email just for my own business? Absolutely. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's templates. So all you got to do is just add your name, your website, and your email, and it's good to go. You've been at a pyramid scheme for 35 years. Yep. Yep. Never make 100% profit. Yep. Okay. People say ready, but when I post my website, they don't follow up. Okay. Because they just don't trust you enough yet. You got to get through the process, right? You're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on the ones that aren't doing anything. Focus on the ones that will. And the way to focus on the ones that will is you creating better content so they know, like, and trust you. But you'll never create better content if you're focusing on what people aren't doing. This is how you're self-sabotaging your success. I never one time in 21 months have I ever looked at my content and looked and see who's like, well, why aren't they getting in it? I've never done that because I know if they go ready and I reply back with visit dailypaidbusiness.com and they're not going into my automations, they don't believe me yet. They don't trust me enough. I got to bridge the gap. So if I can focus on helping them more, then they get in there. You guys, you can't focus on what's not working. You'll get more of what's not working. Okay. Okay. So somebody asked that. Do you have to make 1-minute videos? I mean, you don't have to. I personally like a minute to and a minute and a half, and every once in a while I'll swerve in there with a 5-second or 45-second. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it, you guys. And then I'm going to do this part real quick. Then think about this. I'm able to create 3 videos a day that are on average about a minute a piece. It takes me now about 30 minutes to create 3 pieces of content. Just 30 minutes to create 3 pieces of content. But guess what? They never go away. Content never goes away. That's why I call it digital real estate. It will always be out there working for me. Wow. I'll show you this. Okay. But you guys will go work 8 hours. And if you want to get paid for 8 hours, you go work it again. So when you're like, do you have to create 1-minute videos? I'm like, do you have to work 8 hours every day to get paid for 8 hours? Because to me, that's a scam. In today's digital world, it is not when you can automate it. Okay. Think about it that way. I want to help you guys wire your brain for success. Okay. Because holy moly. Okay. Okay. Watch this. So for example, this video, I did this video literally, you guys, over a year ago. Actually 13 months ago. And it's still out there working for me. It's a 5-second video that still generates me business. Can you imagine if the hours you would have put in your job 13 months ago would still be working for you today? You would still get paid on those hours? But for some odd reason, you guys can spend money on your gas, get in your car, go to your job to have a cap on your income, to have no security, and you'll come home and repeat the same thing again, have to look at your bank account this weekend to see if you can do anything, and you're okay with that. But you're not willing to create 3 pieces of content that could completely change your life. Completely change your life. The world is going digital. Why not you? Because I've not even shared this with you guys. I will show you how to create content that builds your following, builds your email list, builds your brand, builds your income, but also to help you get monetized. I'm now paid on TikTok. I'm now paid on YouTube. Is that not crazy? I now make money for posting content. Oh, I didn't even know that was like really a thing. I thought people like had to work really, really, really hard to achieve that. I didn't realize you could do it by doing those other 4 things I just shared with you. So I teach you that. So when you launch your business and start learning this stuff, it's going to open you up to multiple income streams. And that's pretty cool. And I love that so much. I definitely love that so much. Okay. So real quick here, because I need to get the working for someone and they don't see your value. Yes. Yes, they don't see your value. That's the thing, right? Okay. What all do you post on YouTube? I go live every day on YouTube. Like I have TikTok here, I go live here, and then all I post is my webinars that I do once a week. So that's it. That's it. Yeah. And I know we got into Q&A again and we didn't even get to talk about the 7 days. I know, it's crazy. You guys have so many good questions. Real quick. So when you launch your business, what you have to do, and I literally give you a training inside of there, launch to profit in 7 days. The very first thing I want you to do is start going through the process. If you're my brand new customer, if you guys just got started, I'm actually doing a getting started quick training tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You should have received an email from me to get on that. You'll receive another reminder, I think, in the morning. Get on that, and I literally walk you through the process, right? So I do that. And if you got started, I think even, I don't know, you'll get an email from me tomorrow and you can get on that. And I kind of walk you through the process because I want to really help you and make sure you get started right. But what you'll do is I just want you guys to realize something. And I want you to look at it this way. When you go to launch your business, you like, let's say a Starbucks is opening up down the street. You know it's coming because they have that sign, right? They don't have a curtain and they don't open until, I mean, they don't let you know what's going there until the day they open. No, there's a sign. They let you know ahead of time. You got to put that sign out there for your business. You got to take people on your journey. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Every single business starts with no customers. So you got to go out there and start sharing your story, what's going on, what you're most excited about, what you're learning that you never thought you would learn. If it's easier for you, share that. If it's harder for you, share it. But you're excited about the outcome. Let people know you're human and you're real. Those stories will relate with people. So that's what I recommend you do. That's your very first pieces of content. I just started sharing with people that I'm so excited, and I think I just discovered the best blueprint, and I'm going to change my family's life or I change other people's life. If you guys are interested, let me know. Like, and I said it just that fast and just that quiet. I didn't try to be anything fancy. I just was me. Show up as you. Do not wait to create content. I actually walk you through exactly what to do, how many, and we do live webinars every week. And so I show you how your first 7 days, you got to be promoting the webinars. Because get people there, because on average, our webinar has a 50% conversion. So you get 4 people there, you made $1,800. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. And that's what you do. Yes, that is the goal. It is. On my own, should I? Oh, if you did a lot of digital marketing content on that account, I would keep it, my friend. Mhm. That's actually really good because you've already kind of trained them where you want to go. So that's actually really good. Ooh, okay. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. If you guys did not, if you want access to the replay, I'm gonna send it real quick. I gotta Zoom, I gotta jump on in like 4 minutes and I gotta get that replay out. So right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Go right here, you'll get access to the replay. It was really good. My best recommendation for you is actually watch it and listen to the end. We had the most amazing audience on last night with some of the best quality questions we've ever had. I absolutely love the people we're attracting. It is so awesome. And unfortunately, we capped out the room and I could not get on YouTube last night. So a lot of people could not get on. And so I'm going to send the replay out right now. So make sure you go get in my automation. Okay. Dailypaybusiness.com. And I will be back tomorrow. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have an awesome Friday. See you guys tomorrow. And subscribers, I'll be back at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time today with you. I have no idea where I'm going to be doing my subscriber live from because we're all going to the nail salon. So I don't know. It might be in the car. I don't know. This is why I love this business though. So yes, all of our accounts are cloned. That's why we share with you guys. We don't DM. We don't follow you. It's so important to know that. YouTube, thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday. Have a good day, guys. And